Safe, happy to try and re-explore.
Whoever bottom frags gets sat out for the next match.
Ready for that.
Nasty little off angle.
Either way, Guild preemptively.
Forget your ones.
Initially sent 4. Russ now has to come back. Pick up the slack in mid, but Angel finds another pick, and FPX able to just find these engagements for free, seemingly.
Yeah, Guild.
Or just solo picks.
Drifting
Whoa.
out. This is not great, but that flash was. Leo set up for success, but a good trade for Artis to facilitate the cross.
He barely got through.
Is left by Tree, though. And Russ could do some damage here, but again, a quiet performance so far. Easy, light work for Artis.
Angel plays really high sense, does he?
This round. And 3 sound for FPX.
He's in some nice shots right now.
I mean, initially there, like I said, he
only has 3 kills. I think we've caught every kill he's got.
Finally trying to set
like he's in some nice shots right now. He's got 3 kills. I think we've seen all of them though.
Back of Russ actually. Doesn't amount to anything though. FPX. 2 rounds ahead. Guild back down on a shaky purchase. Safe does have the tour de force. See actually where he's going to post up. TP set between Pizza and maybe back towards spawn here, yeah.
Heck!
It's happened.
What's that?
I go sleep.
I've never seen this before.
Well, let me tell you about it. It's called a technical pause.
Okay.
It can happen for a multitude of reasons. It could be a mouse. It could be a keyboard, a monitor. Who knows? It could even be a headset. So I've heard.
Yeah.
Isn't it great? You love to see it. So it does get us a little bit more time to then kind of chew the fat in this game, right? Because we've had a little bit of a look now. It's not just that insta pause, which we've had before.
We're back?
Soon, so
I would have been down for like a 10-minute technical right there. A little quick 10-minute nap. What a debate, dude. I closed my eyes. I actually could have fell asleep there for a second.
Well, at least being tested in some of these rounds. Sugetsu particularly impactful on the defense as well. Really way we look to it, but hold that thought for a moment because FPX going to force their way onto A site here. Russ will be spotted out, tries to drift into the smoke. Oh, it's good for the first. Everyone blinded up here, but FPX finally get their way through main. The door will be closed.
These swift anti-ecos in a couple of these rounds, the pace change from FPX is pretty blistering. Now, any damage that can come out of this will be curious. There are a couple of players, and Safe is the one who could do serious damage here. Dangerous now.
Safe is gonna save.
Investment of utility just to slow the roll. Shao on the site. And you can see them just being locked down. Zipan already finding Leo. Trex has been noted. And again, you're waiting to see if that maybe damage from Safe had come through.
Hey.
It just hasn't.
You guys made the joke. I'm just reading it off.
5 HP. Trex got lots of problems to deal with.
There's just no way in.
No. A consolation maybe here, but
this shit's done. I'm going back to sleep. These motherfuckers don't start shooting back. I'm going back to sleep, dude.
Guess who tries to slip back, but
that's bitch. What's up, motherfucker?
So we'll do a little bit of damage here.
The hell? What was that?
Find their 5th. This is the problem really here. That I mean, the next buy round becomes a little concerning if Gilda can concede once again. Almost expecting a timeout to come through.
Yeah.
He's dancing
now, yeah, because this one is important.
Replay the dance
in terms of the outcome of the rest of this half.
And this is where you want, you know, Barbar Cam to come on in. I want to see what this guy's up to. Animated as ever. Probably, and curiously enough, outside of Angel, probably has the most LAN experience on the stage right now. Out of everyone.
No contact found in the first 20 seconds versus FPX. They've walked up towards the site. Yeah. They're close on catwalk. They're outside A main. They have control, and they're happy with that.
Yeah. Maybe just a little reminder of this. You know, it is FPX. You know how they play, and it's one of those.
David Beckham's getting the players loaded up.
They have to be aware of each other stylistically. So we go back in. Operator out for Safe, and this is the buy that has to do something to slow this down.
Set A, execute.
Once again, it looks relatively all in from FPX.
They've actually noted 3 inside 3. And that's almost going to give them an indication nobody's on site. There's no way that there's a 4th stack. Russ actually picks up Artis, and that lurk on short. Site control will be in favor of FPX.
Wait, the wall's going to break. Oh?
He's going to get the null command off this plant as well, Lauren.
What the fuck, man?
And instantly invests it. Tries to remove any of that utility away for the retake.
It's going to burn up a lot of time.
Yeah, make it so much more difficult. And hopefully with that in mind, FPX just don't give options to Guild. Don't make it easy for them. There we go.
To slow it down.
This is huge. They are just layering time right now. Yes, there is a trade out. Zipan did find Coldamenta though. And the spam comes out.
What the fuck is going on?
Nasty work. Angel finds Russ trying to work through on Tree. And now it's the players trying to drop on down. Safe and Leo, careful now, don't stack up because they
that
are
angle's dirt.
Angel. What are you doing?
Angel fucking fell asleep.
Caught in no man's land there. As soon as the smoke drops.
That was a nice angle by Leo though. Top gen, chewing their toes.
What a fumble.
Roll this back because again, I got a little worried when they get a little stacked up, when they got a little close, but they weren't. It was that tuck towards Doc. I didn't think it was a problem, but apparently so. An Angel just.
Yeah, a strange one to watch back.
As said, one of the most experienced players. Seeing him caught short, not ideal, but regardless, for Guild, you'll take it with both hands, right? Like, the amount of time that was invested.
I mean, Xiao's done well as well to use off the reveal to find a wallbang through from.
And you got PTSD from CSGO for a second.
Feel like they've got something.
You got flashbacks to the CSGO days.
Looking pacey once again. Angel actually going to try and TP back Gen, but denied by Leo initially. FPX now will retreat away from this.
How much donation to make me VIP? You?
No real control.
You 5 million.
Say just now coming back.
I don't know who you are.
Might catch Russ.
Oh, 5 million. Not US, euros.
Follow through towards 8.
Are euros like looking good right now?
I'm assuming he's going to try and play his life.
Euros to USD. What the fuck? €1 is $1 US? Bro, the European economy's in the dumps.
Adaptation. Nice
Oh, fuck.
Found for us there too. Noted. Should be quite telling. Curious to see if Coldamenta starts hitting that lean back towards B potentially, or if they're satisfied with him being kind of top mid.
You fell off.
A little bit of a touch towards tree.
Same as NA, true.
A lot of pressure on Russ now. And there's that watch going up mid. Leaving the hands of Safe, and he collects one. That's Angel now gone. Divide can be committed, and the rest comes out. Angel back on his feet, and Safe with a deeper angle. Connects well. Spike now noted. Rotations on the way. FPX not having the entry they wanted. Nice shot from Artist back towards Russ, but there is still players here. Trex has slipped towards the site as well.
Actually, if they can catch Leo, make this even easier on the way back in, but the ultimate invested here, going to cut all sound.
Oh,
and that's Spike. Spike deep in CT.
10 seconds left.
You've got 8 seconds to do something with this. And Angel's going to do nothing. Safe with a stun up. Lovely round from him. Very composed, falling back, buying more and more time.
Again, the initial problem being this, the utility invested.
Was that an ace? It was, right? That was the ace sound. But I don't think that was an ace.
Safe. They almost have to shift, walk up, taking contact against Safe's operator. He's rewarded for initially the first, draws out the res, finds the second. It's
oh, because the res.
I'm here. It's Angel,
true.
the front runner here for FPX.
Perfect.
Very bizarre to watch some of these. Like I said, it's another situation where FPX almost get themselves on the brink of sight, and there's this moment's hesitation.
This guy fucking dabbed, bro.
Yes, man. Over-deliver, usually averaging pretty much 6 or 7. It's not really a massive surprise in that regard. So it came down to that buy round that ultimately could have defined the entirety of this half, but he would have kept it within touching distance. Yeah, utility exchange.
Oh.
Angel falls first.
And Safe's having a really nice little heater of a game here.
Right, he was under a lot of pressure early on towards mid as well, which is why I think we saw that pace change towards 8. The noting Safe being present in market, maybe a B main peak here and there. Who's rewarded this time around.
Just Nico. We got Xiao on a little hero vandal.
Leo sat towards CT.
Rifle in the hands of Xiao. See if we can get anything done with it. Obviously, Sheriffs to complement that, as well as Ardis on a headhunter.
Deep there sitting as well. You're starting to see that Safe is exploring us. I just hope we don't see that weird drifting that we saw before, but no, Safe playing this really nicely. Understanding the tempo of the game so far. Tucked towards Dicer and just making FPX work for it. It's a...
Nearly finds the readjust there onto Zipan.
Elder Flame gang.
Very, very close. But you could see the reads really quite good here. Guild are looking very composed.
Oh, fuck.
Sitting nice and deep, not allowing any of the wants or desires that FPX would have had for that round.
Yeah, much cleaner approach to this anti-eco than...
I mean, Exet is going to be eliminated today. I hope not.
Tie things up here as we enter round 11.
No, I think they will. I have no idea. Leviathan also played kind of poorly the first day. Or their first match, but they got a map. Like they got one map where they played really well and then got owned the next 2. Exit just got owned in 2. So judging by that, Leviathan look a little better.
Safe had to go down. I mean, Leo and Safe, respectively, on 13 kills right now. Really doing the heavy lifting here for Guild.
Yeah, it's Trex with a committed push this time. Flashed off the angle and forced to respect it, but I quite like the way they're going exploring a little now. Trying to find layers to this. Though. Yeah, it's not just on one side, you're right, it's on the other. Sugetsu quick to it. Safe, getting punished on the exploration mission, and that will prove to be a problem now.
It definitely is problematic, because Coldamenta, I mean, even more so now, because he's drifting ahead of this trap that, once Safe falls, you've got to say it's his job to hold on to mid here, and gives away the first. Leo falls in quick succession.
Desperate to try and equalize. You could see him just trying to bring it back to that 4v4, and someone like FPX will almost hit the brakes and look for that. They'll try and find that. Want an exploration to take back space in the map. Not gonna be allowed now. Russ, he's had a bit of a nightmare run so far. Could do with a little bit of a confidence boost to farming, but Sugetsu's had enough of that. FPX get themselves back on track. A clean enough round, but I've got to say, a couple of mistakes there.
Yeah, I almost feel like the expectation on Guild's part is they find this pick, they will drift back towards mid or towards Cat, and that's where the pressure's coming from. Coldamenta basically playing to cut off that tile rotation, but yeah, it's just way too risky. Especially with no extra rotation coming across the back market. Leo is a little off pace in that regard.
Sure. I would say as well, when you consider when these two have met, one thing to know is what's on the line and how much people were showing at that point. Because it was a very different time when these two last met. And no one was putting everything out there. So again, it does kind of skew a little. And again, they're walking mid. This is relentless. A little offset on the timing now, 120, but Zipan also aware. Decimates too, with the flash to follow. Guild in trouble now. They've gone on these exploration missions, and the aggression does not work against FPX like this.
No, Trek's got it all to do now. It does have the showstopper to slow things down, but it's only a 1-for-1.
Oh, not even no Rosa chance.
We'll find it here, and no teammates with him initially, but
it is the heavy hitters though, right? You got Leo, you got Safe, but up against 4, it's a tall task. Got to start somewhere. Spike gonna go down for FPX. And Sugetsu just makes his appearance.
Damn.
Quickly traded. But Leo now the 1v3, and as you can see, investment upon investment to deny this man any chance of this. Looking for that first opportunity. Any pixel that will show any player not in position. Trying to thread that needle, spots another. Artis is done with it. And FPX stabilized towards the end of the half, but this was quite back and forth actually for a scoreline that we're sat at. This is not a commanding lead for either side.
No, as I said, you look at the numbers here, it's not a massive surprise on either side for the pistol round. But particularly in this half, and I'm with Tom, it's not necessarily, you know, blown me away in terms of who gets his performance in the first half, but particularly here on Ascent,
or the camera,
your eyes on how he's able to deny some of this early space and what FPX achieve on the back of it.
Sorry, the production guys.
You're actually saving it to maybe slow things down as the hit comes through.
Oh, this wall. This wall is so annoying.
Now FPX will anticipate this rotation away. Seemingly a little off pace here. Danger and Shao. Tasked to try and shut this down ahead of time.
Ooh, sloppy work from Angel. Did not find the clean shot at all, and it's great trades. Russ with 2 and the site looking open. There's still one here. That's Shao. Shao still stands, but only for a moment. Now, look at what's remaining, a 2v2. They're quite far away. This should be a safe plant. You're going to have
70
to get
each.
you on the kind of wrap. Zipan's going to be a little careful further ahead, but will be able to kind of pause for thought. Flashing out Sugetsu. You're not going to put that knife down towards the side.
Close as well.
But do they expect Leo by that close box? I'm curious to see if they clear this effectively. I feel like they will. Swing from back of Bowhouse, but actually no, Zipan actually didn't clear it effectively. Gives him a chance!
Wow, close.
Gets it.
Oh,
very
Sugetsu,
close.
that's the magic right there.
Fucking frenzy.
I thought that was Coldamenta's every day of the week.
I mean, he eats the headshot with the frenzy. It's almost like Coldamenta's expecting that to be enough, but Sugetsu snaps on with the headshot. Clutches out the pistol round here for FPX. Beautiful stuff in the end of it. Again, a little weird to see just the hesitation. To see the hesitation here, and particularly seeing Angel and Shao still happy to play close contact. When
Answer
they've got to be
Discord?
anticipating that pivot away.
We got a guest
as soon
appearance.
as the wall's invested on tree. Field will throw in a couple of sheriffs
Who's
here.
this?
Oh, stop it.
Oh my god, I thought I'd never hear that voice again.
Oh, dude, you love it, man. You fucking love it.
Oh, there's actually Fantasy's chance.
It's so
with the
different
Spectre
hearing you
there,
in
but
Discord other than your stream.
I know, fuck.
information gathered at least.
Bro, it's been like a
Ansel
legitimate
picks up information here with
month
the jump
or
spot.
month and a half.
I feel like it's been years.
Which,
It's
if
felt
you
like
would've
it's been
asked
like a
me-
month for you. It's been like a year for
Try and take
me.
the duel, though.
Yeah, bro. Internet time is different when you're streaming every day. I'll tell you that much.
Nice edge.
But
Nice
if you would have
timing.
told me the last time that we
Next
played
step,
together,
to them
I
back.
played my first 3
Zip, I was
placement
trying to make
matches
the
with
most of
you,
it,
that was the last
they
time that we
scurry
played.
away
And that was when I was doing my
fleeing. Getsu doubling
colonoscopy.
down, though.
Oh
He
yeah, that was the day before.
feverish.
And even
pick up
before
on
that, I hadn't played in like
Scrappy.
2 or 3 weeks prior to that
Making it
day.
work for
So
the dinner here, Guild.
what a reunion.
I know. I'm kind of shocked to see you.
Hey man, the weekends, you know what I mean? It's been a busy time, but I appreciate the patience, man. The setup's almost geared back up and functional, so you know, you might see me a little more often than you'd like. I don't know what this last month and a half has been like for you. Maybe it's been like a good break away from me.
Maybe the break was good, actually. Yeah.
Your rank's probably significantly higher than it's ever been.
I'm up there, you know, but you know how it is, man. Fucking ranks, fucking shit show. Wait, did you get your gaming room set up in your new house?
That's where I'm at right now, yeah.
Very good opportunity.
So you have got your setup. It's slowly coming together.
for FPX to put some
Yeah,
pressure,
it
some
just
further
the
pressure.
everything behind me in the room it's like a tornado
Well,
went through. There's just boxes everywhere, and
we divide, but
I got to go through all of my
necessarily
stuff.
a
Like the
playmaker
majority of
wins
the
that
house is
position.
already set up, and we've gotten through all of like the meat and potatoes of
I
like
feel like one of those rounds
clothes
will
and
define if this is
shoes
actually a
and
close game or
appliances
not,
and all that.
wait
But
till
my
this
my
unfolds,
gaming
and
setup
I
was like
want
last
this
on
to
the
be
list. So
God damn it, you got your
Probably gonna-
priorities fucked up. That would have been I would have set up the gaming room before the kitchen, honestly.
I know, man, but you know, happy wife, happy life.
That's true. You gotta put it on the back burner for a little bit. Plus, also, there's a lot of other stuff that comes with the house. But are you happy with the house? I saw your story at the backyard. It's got a fucking sick patio, or is it a patio? No, it's called more of a.
So you guys are considering this wall.
It's just
Yeah, it's just a backyard. I mean, look, I shared that on like close friends Instagram. I haven't showed anything.
We'll find safe.
I've got a like empty house tour video dropping on YouTube. It was supposed to release yesterday, but it was like 5 p.m. and I didn't want to upload it too late.
Yeah.
And I've heard Saturdays are like the worst day to upload on YouTube, so I'm probably gonna wait till Monday. But
Takes away the smokes.
I love it, man. It just after living with roommates for as long as I did and not having my own space after getting home from the office, it's fucking awesome. So I appreciate you asking.
Yeah. I mean, I'm in the same boat. We're both kind of independent men now. Well, you're not independent, but we're both living on our own now, kind of. So.
Bro, that fade util that he just threw over the wall from damn, it's been so long I forgot call-outs. Garden?
Yeah, Garden Tree.
I'd say that still
I
felt
saw
pretty
that on
comfortable
TikTok,
calling
bro.
it. Way
And
overinvested
if they
in
don't
that
close the
work.
door and there's like an
Little
omen
further
smoke
forward
there
than
and
you
you
wanna
throw
see
that fade
ahead
util,
of contact
you
being
could just
found there.
rip through
Like I said,
that
as soon as that comes through,
omen
FPX
smoke
Oh, yeah.
and kill
step two on
everybody.
the protocol.
Like a Sova dart on the
No
wall,
pressure,
right? You
there's
just
nobody
spam through the
shooting it, there's
smoke.
nobody pressuring behind it.
Yeah.
No steps away from it. They have.
Did you see the game yesterday with Optic Exet? Did you watch that at all or no?
And that's actually what I wanted to ask you about, because I missed the game. I saw it was a 2-0 for Optic. The scoreline didn't really look that close.
It was a wash. It was an absolute wash.
Yeah, so
like I said, behind
I want to ask more about your place, but can you give me a rundown of where we're at in terms of
the benefit of that timing?
the bracket in Masters? Like, how far along are we? Are we still in like group play? Has bracket play started? Where are we? Because I've been like a ghost. I've been off the grid.
Yeah, I mean, you came at the right time because the playoffs basically just started. This is our elimination game here, but I think this is the 5th match of playoffs. Wait, this is elimination, right? Yeah. Am I mistaken? Yeah, we're basically like we're basically just starting playoffs, so
I don't think they expect
I
Shao
just
to
wanna
have the
confirm
information
it.
that nobody's pushing behind.
So
those
is
picks.
Exet
yeah.
still
And
in?
actually does
Exet is still in, but they play elimination game right after this.
Oh, hell yeah. Wait, that's going to be exciting.
It is exciting, but I'm worried for them, honestly.
Well, how many matches did they play prior to playing against Optic?
0. That was their first match. They got first seed in their qualifier, so they got pushed straight into playoffs. So their first match of the event was versus Optic yesterday. And then their second match will be today. There's a chance they play 2 days back-to-back and get eliminated.
Man, that I continue to believe that being the first seed in a tournament like this sometimes might not be ideal. Like, of course, you're a little further along and it takes less wins to get where you need to go. But if you're a young team like Ascent and have never really all 5 played on LAN together at a major event like this, I really do believe it takes a second to acclimate to like the environment and the pressure.
Yeah,
it's so much different than playing in like the grand finals against Optic online in your own room with all the boys around you with no external pressure.
That's what we were saying as well, because
what happened with the guard, right?
Yeah, the guard was a good example of it. That's what we're worried about now at this point. They're doing the guard 2.0 because yeah, 2 of their guys are newer to LAN, but I still believed in them. I was a little disappointed, but Optic also, another part of it is that Optic look fucking crazy right now again. Like, they started the tournament off slow and then they started picking up some speed and now they look fucking insane again. So they are kind of a menace, so they kind of got thrown at the wolves potentially. Maybe they have an easier time versus this team they played today.
Yeah, I don't want to sound like a broken record because I think the last watch party for the last Masters event we talked about it, but that's why I always really liked Call of Duty events, because every major that you went to, you'd be in a pool play with 3 or actually 4 other teams. So you're playing 4 matches before you even get to the playoff section of the event. And regardless of how you perform, at least you have an opportunity, even if you go 0-4, you end up in losers bracket and you still have a chance to like play through. But at least you get 4 matches to get your feet wet and get used to playing on LAN.
Way more playtime. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of forgiving in the sense that it's double elim BO3, but you know, it still is not comparable to that COD format at all. But I think double elim BO3 is fair. Like, you have a good chance of trying to get your feet wet. Also, everyone has a lot of time to prepare, mostly, apart from the teams that are in the group stage. But because like Exit, they've been there for like a week and they've had time to like scrim and prepare for their opponent once they figured out who it was. But
I know, but I'm saying, like, I completely agree. Double limb, best of 3, everybody has a fair chance, and it's forgiving. But imagine flying to Copenhagen, and after all the matches you played to qualify, and all the months of matches, like every week, and then you have that grind of 2 weekends to get in and qualify for this event. Can you imagine going to play 4 maps, and then if you lose all... I mean, listen, if you lose all 4 maps, you deserve to go home. But even then, only 4 maps if you go 0-2, 0-2, that's wild to me.
Yeah, the worst part is that it's back-to-back days for them, right? They played yesterday and now they play today.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be fucking emo if that does happen. I mean, the tournament is also so long already. It's so stretched out over 2 weeks. Because it's double elim group stage, double elim playoffs. Like, if they added more matches, we'd be here fucking all year. But if you don't show up,
the apartment,
what can you do? You keep asking me how's the apartment, Matt. I haven't made it a change to this place. Honestly, I've been slacking on home improvements really badly because I've been kind of busy with these watch parties. I've also been streaming a lot lately. But yeah, in terms of home improvements, like I gotta get a TV stand that I've been slacking on, nightstand. Like the stuff I'm talking about, you have to equip an entire house. I got like this small apartment that I'm barely managing to get by. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that, not a lot of stuff. There's just a couple things that I'm still missing. But overall, I think it's really nice still.
Well, I don't want to make the chat jealous or anything, but when we FaceTimed a couple weeks ago, Tarek gave me a tour of his apartment in his underwear. And can I tell you what? That was a treat. What a delight that was.
I know. I gave you the inside scoop. Yeah, it's fucking nice, man.
I never thought a microwave could get you bricked up like it did, but god damn.
I mean, you thought it was the microwave, but it was actually, yeah, it was the microwave.
Bro, you got a popcorn button just to get that buttery movie flow and perfect every single time.
In a prime position to pick up any aggression.
Hey, what do you know about these two teams you see on your screen right now? Never heard of them, huh?
I've heard of Guild before.
Guild and Fun Plus Phoenix. It's so fucked up also.
And FPX too, I've heard from League as well, I believe.
Yeah, FPX is supposed to be sick in League. I don't know much about him in that sense, but it's so fucked up because first round of the playoffs, we got NA versus NA and EU versus EU. So everyone was so pissed because it was just region matchups, which is like the complete opposite of what this tournament should be.
Russ is in the power position. Make it back to a 3v3 though.
Why is that though?
I think it's random group drawing, and that's how it panned out. But in League, apparently they have a rule where that can't happen. So I don't know. I wish they would bring that here as well.
Pretty, but it gets the job done. And now the 1v2. Shao noted one on the back of the side, but he's gonna be toyed with. He's been trying to be pulled in every direction. Russ being so audible just to be a problem. And the time, they played it really well there, Guild. Guild on the turnaround here, Mike. They're back in this game now.
Yeah, I have to say again, Angel just caught off
this Suigetsu guy on FPX.
Outpositioned himself.
It's he's like their starter, and he just arrived to the event because he was having some, I think it was travel issues. So they had a sub playing the whole time. FPX played with a sub, made it to playoffs, and bought enough time for him to make it to the event. And now it's his first game here.
Yeah, it's a little strange.
It seems like playing on stage at Ascent, my man hasn't missed a step.
Yeah, so you guys who's looking good this match.
I saw chat spamming his name. Sounds like he's got some fans behind him.
He's like one of their star players, so I think everyone's expecting a lot out of him.
Right, so you can see the knock-on effect of why it is actually such a dangerous round to be picked up.
Oh my god, Trex is 1 HP.
This guy's got a Minima Ares, bro, a man of culture.
Rocking the Tesla.
I want them to win just because of this.
Dead.
I've seen a lot of glitch pop vandals out of these guys too. What's going on?
I guess the trend's coming back. It's literally fashion trends with the skins.
I can only use a glitch pop vandal when I pick it up off the floor, and it feels like the greatest vandal that's ever been made, and then I use it by default for like one game, and I equip it, and I absolutely hate it.
Yeah, that is so typical. That happens to everyone. When you use the skin yourself, it's not the same as picking it off of someone else's body.
Maybe try and remove that hero rifle or something, but A just doesn't feel like the right choice to them right now.
Show me something right here.
But Artist's gonna pick up the mantle.
All right.
Dude,
this guy just shot 300 bucks into that smoke.
Crazy. Looking like me out here.
What the fuck? Ooh, my bad.
Artist to fill the void and take safe with him. They're being herded around.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Yeah, literally, he just told me to shut the fuck up.
Get ahead of this, and Zipan
he's got to get back. He knows it.
Should hear these steps on the cross to site. Yeah, definitely now.
They've actually got themselves at least.
Ooh, god damn. All right.
Looking crispy, huh?
Pro players are different, dude.
Made this so feasible. Artist recovering the rifle as well. Shao, it makes easy work out of the door, and now it's game on. Post with the 2v2. Bear in mind, Trex is 1 HP. That's all he's got. He's still got Artist, but he's got to find 2 more.
1
it
HP.
Has to be perfection from Trex. And Shao tries to still his nerves, steady himself. Trex plays.
They're both so patient.
Shao,
wow!
It's perfection from Trex.
Holy fuck! 1 HP, 1v3 was that?
That's
this guy's got some ice.
Damn.
Actually disgusting. 1 HP and fine.
He would have lost that online.
100%. He's got the land nerves kicking in.
Oh yeah.
Brings it within 1 round.
Pushing him the distance here. Those nice shots.
Brilliant. The second here to isolate Zipan. Absolute insanity from Trex.
Guys looking like me in my gold lobbies.
My
Look at the coach. Look at the coach. Holy fuck.
I love Barber. How can you not be a fan of this as a coach? As a coach. And FPX, I mean, you're starting to get a little worried now, right? Like, it was a close round still. It was, as much as it's like, yeah, you just lost.
Did you ever see that trend on Fortnite that popped up like maybe 2 years into the game where these YouTubers were doing fashion shows? So they'd have like 100 people in the lobby put on different skins with different backpacks and gliders, and they would rate them on their kit.
No, I didn't see that. What? It was just basically them judging their appearance in game and trying to figure out what they like the most.
Yeah, and for me, I always thought that was so. I'm like, how do people enjoy watching this? And the chat probably hates it because we want to talk about the gameplay, but I just love seeing what other pro players from different regions, different teams, what skins they're rocking.
Dude, you're all about the skins. I knew it. I love it though. It's
Bro, I'm so fascinated by it.
It's true. It's a detail I don't really look into that much, but everyone's got their own swag, right?
Yeah. Line margin. Do you back? Do you stay? Artist just copped a load of damage as well. Has to fall away from this. Respect the investment and save.
All right, let's see what you got, Glitch Pop.
This could be a power position as well. He gets the timing right. Catches Angel.
Lurking Chamber. I love this guy.
And he's buying time.
Taking one out of your book.
Nuisance, be a pain to handle. Give favorable fights on the side, and Chow just trying to get back with the boys. Artist again warded away. Guild are putting up the barriers of entry. They are not allowing FPX back into this. Divide gonna go through.
Oh, they're actually saving this?
Leave the site. This is gonna be 10-10. We finally got a game on our hands. I was a bit
She said it.
You know what?
She said it.
Looking super strong. Guild, a little flaky here and there. Now we've got a matchup. And FPX, with this amount of being saved across at least, will be able to keep a purchase going forward.
I think we'll be able to scrape something for Angel as well. It's a very, very important round win for Guild. And actually looking as if they want to come forward, try and aggress some of these rifles. But I think the timing not in their favor.
I wanted to put some pepper in my food.
Ultimately, the factor that decides it for FPX.
But my grinder broke. Plate full of pepper, Sag.
Something together. It's going to be a bulldog or a guardian.
Come on, give me 1 second.
For Angel. Was the rifle with no shield.
Just got here and Tarek's already left me.
But yeah, seeing this.
It feels so empty.
From FPX just hasn't been as robust as what we're used to. No. So Getsu not really finding an awful lot of value, and he's usually the one to get behind some of these executions. And then I got to say, it's some individual mistakes that are very, very rare on the side of FPX. But Guild are doing a great job of actually just avoiding Ardis, right? Just completely mitigating him. And the fact that Ardis isn't as proactive as we've maybe seen him at this event so far will also be something to consider here. Xiao got his hands full here.
Pressure. And it's coming through middle as well. There was a time limit on how long Xiao could have stayed there. Angel quickly trying to fill the void from CT, swings even further, and actually gets Russ. Angel doing big damage here, bolstering the numbers for FPX. Now just being held on the way in. 2 left, it's Leo and Trex. Site is theirs. They can get the plant down, and Leo's on guard duty. He's got to keep this boy safe. Get some tuck towards site.
Bro, this is a huge retake. 3v2.
Zipan and Angel.
Yeah, this guy's fucking lit. Angel.
Oh, Dad's back.
Every second is precious right now for Guild.
Show me something right here. Leo. This Leo guy's actually fucking cracked too.
He just looks like he's good at the game. He looks locked in.
By the stairs is one, but it's traded. Now a 1v2. Trex, he did a 1v3 on 1 HP.
That was the guy that was low too. I'm surprised that wasn't a kill.
I know. How did that spray not hit?
Time purchase by Trex here. That's all he's trying to do is buy time.
Wait, I was surprised they had the guy with higher HP going first.
But time is close, but he should just about get this.
If I did that with Hiko, he 100% would have yelled at me.
Beautiful retake.
You running first with higher HP?
The moment
he would have been flaming me the next round to his chat.
None of those shots connected onto him. But just baiting out a couple of times.
Right back on the timeout.
One enemy remaining.
that was a precarious round.
So clinging to life on the diffuser keys. He's still fist bumping.
Well done, boys.
Did you watch any of the Apex Championship, the ALGS?
No, I haven't, but I saw that you were hyping your team up.
Yeah, they played really well. I continue to be surprised how much I enjoy watching competitive Apex. Like, there's never been a battle royale where I'm like dying to watch the matches, and it's different, obviously, because we have 100 Thieves roster. But I think Apex has done a good job being one of the only battle royale titles that has made like a competitive genre actually work.
Yeah, BR is tricky, right? I don't think any game has... I think the argument for every BR game has always been watching the competitive side of it is kind of boring, and it's hard to capture properly. I haven't watched Apex personally, but I know that people go crazy over it.
Bro, you would be a fucking god on Apex.
I've played Apex a little bit. Not that much, yeah, but I'm fucking trash. I've played very little. And it's so confusing with the items. and trying to figure out what I need to pick up. Half the time I'm fucking spent looking at the bodies, trying to distinguish what I need, what I don't need. But yeah, I told myself I wanted to grind it, but it never happened.
Bro, if you just took a week to play like a couple hours on or off stream, all those things you're talking about, I mean, you'd be running through the motions pretty quickly, and I think you'd actually have a blast.
Yeah, Timmy always tells me to play with him, and he'll teach me, but I haven't taken him up on it properly yet. He's fucking crazy. I have played with him before, and he literally runs around the lobby like it's just like he just runs at people and kills them the entire time.
Timmy's insane. Timmy's insane.
That's a fumble.
And with an operator in mix, that's to make things interesting.
My only curiosity is how much accounted for this potential position. I think they're very aware. I'm already seeing Artist kind of turning towards it from CT. If he can thread the needle, though, it could still be so disruptive. But Artist could tuck himself in towards the site. I think Angel...
I ate way too much, way too fast, chat.
Nothing towards that A approach. So still having faith in it being this B piece, but they need an instigator. And as you said, with losing out on those smokes so early on, it's caused problems for Guild. And really...
Oh,
another Shao.
What a fucking
nuisance with this. This has to force
annoying
the
way
hand
to
here.
die.
Russ finally gets it back. Sugetsu's going to find safe. And now that mid lurk's really amounts to nothing. Russ and Leo, you're surely not going to do much with this. Surely not. The flash at least gets Sugetsu away. Could facilitate the cross. Zipan notes one, but it's Angel on the back of the site. He cannot be caught out here. And he isn't. Zipan and Angel get them to 12. And FPX correcting course.
Two separate occasions there where the reveal is just not destroyed quick enough. Shao finding two crucial kills, and it's who's on the other end of these. Coldamenta falling first really weakens any sort of possibility for an execution. Comes the second as well. I think actually Leo's just behind him in main here, so it's a real shame to see. Just on the back of that utility finding two freebies.
See the value of Shao on this map. It's why we always said, you know, him on that fade is something to really keep your eyes on. Bit of a specialist. Certainly garnered our attention very early on once they started to run this comp. You're seeing it in practice. Artists patrolling over towards middle. That's a boombot past. We can see the intent from Guild. Heavy look towards that A side. That's going to be Sugetsu over here.
Yo, is the stock market like crashing right now?
Beside him, Zip.
It's been on a steady decline for the last like 3 months, 4 months.
Finest of angles being played with. And well, options now limited. Has to stand and fight. He
fucking
tries to
bears
run,
market.
It's the wrong option. As Russ has had enough. Trex just going to lead the way towards the site.
And crypto too. Have you seen Bitcoin?
I haven't been keeping up with Bitcoin as much, but I know it's significantly down.
What's the last time? What's the last number you remember it at?
I think I saw it at like.
You're on knife's edge moments. This is looking like 11.
I don't know.
Well, it's at,
I think it's at like 30, 35,
that
40.
like, I think it's at 20 now. Pretty sure it's at 20.
20?
It's been at 20. It's been around 20 for a while, which is crazy.
I don't think it's that crazy, actually. I mean,
it drops so low.
Yeah.
Even more.
I mean, Bitcoin's drops used to be much more significant than this. But
yeah,
when you look at the overall, it's what, like it's probably down like 30 to 40% to where it was at its high.
He'll bring it back to just one round separating.
I was promised 100K at this point, so that's why I'm disappointed.
To get to again, you can see it's got so many different factors to worry about. Oh no. Okay, thank God.
I didn't even know this corner was back here.
Yeah, actually, funny you say that because there's another match recently where there's a guy there, and I thought the same thing.
FPX, convert this one. Okay.
Fucking save spot.
Yeah, see chat. Yo, Terry, you set me up. Again, I've been keeping up with crypto, so yeah, if it's down 60, 70%, you're absolutely right. I'm speaking out of my ass here. Speaking out of my ass.
No, I got what you were saying, but
they've lined up for the counter spam. No way.
It'll bounce back.
Wait. They just stack up.
Who's in the call? It's just me and Nate Shao right now.
Literally removing Shao for free.
You can't do it more than once.
Wait, did he fucking spam him back?
Both of them facing. That's a lot of information.
Honestly, bro, I can't believe Shao tried to do that again.
Look a little silly.
Odin spam, yeah?
I mean, he's done it like 2 or 3 rounds in a row. You know, I guess you never would expect them to try to counter it on a round like this. But the fact that they did, I love that out of Guild.
Yeah, finally punished him for it.
I mean, that's like in terms of conditioning and just like recognizing what the other team's been doing. It's a great play.
Super clean with this work. Sugetsu, maybe just.
Holy
oh my
What
God!
is that? What is that one?
No way.
Clean, cold, and concise, and brings it back to a favorable
Sugetsu
situation.
single-handedly just
That
won
discipline. He not committing to any of them. He slowed it down on every kill.
Has to go forward, fights Angel, takes him down, and Ardis.
Oh
Just
my
put him on the
God!
course at 30 seconds. It's gonna come in, and what does Ardis do? The man. Don't do no wrong sometimes. Same can be
It
said
actually
for
caught him.
Leo.
It actually caught him, eh?
Both so gifted,
Think
so
about it.
talented. And the shots go astray.
No
it's so
way.
dangerous,
Oh
Ardis.
my God, this has got to be
Brutish
a bummer
in
for him.
approach.
That was their chance. That was their
That was
fucking
it,
chance.
bro.
God for Sugetsu in that
He could
round.
have. Leo could have hit that shot.
He's got the
too.
glitch pop pants on. What are those?
The readjustment on the first, but then it just lines him up. Literally.
Damn, those are swaggy, bro. This guy stepped up on stage with a little drip.
What is that? I mean, Guild completely robbed there in the last round.
They did everything right.
What a great
Everything
first
right.
map, though.